ain't ready for none like us. PCW trouble to some of you stunting tough.
When your best is not enough and everything's looking rough, you gotta push past it fast, ain't no stopping when it built like us.
Hey, so catch your buzz, it goes along with those that shine bright. Through sweat and blood, I paved the road that glows in limelight.
And rhyme tied and fight for whatever's necessary. Not temporary, we varied and bested very rarely.
No time to be sedentary, everything else is secondary. Success and nothing less is what I expect till I'm dead and buried.
Nearly clearing the ceiling when I face the crowd is cheering. Never weary or fearing as we chase our adversary.
Facing greatness is standing right here in front of you.
So listen closely, I'ma tell you what you gonna do. The limelight.
I'm over here, he's over there.
Well, folks, welcome back to another exciting episode of PCW Limelight. I am joined in the commentary booth with the street mastodon, Synn, so you know I'm going to be on my best behavior. Synn, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Doc. And yes, you should be on your best behavior whenever I'm around, because I have no problem putting you or anybody else in this business in check.
100%. Nothing but respect from me for you. And, you know, when I was in the commentary booth with Brandon Nash, he was commenting on your match, and he said he does not fear you. He respects you, but he does not fear you, because I said I'm scared to death of you. But apparently this man, no fear in him.
You know, one of the greatest lines I ever heard in a movie was Colin Farrell saying, "What do you do to a man with no fear? You put the fear in him."
Well, Brandon Nash better look out. Gonna have the fear of Synn put in him. But we'll see what his opponent has in store.
What's with all these bubbles?
It's a pickle fest.
Maybe I've just never been to a pickle fest enough times, but the bubbles are a lot.
The All-American Paras Singh sporting a patriotic vibe here at the Stockton Pickle Fest. Our first look on PCW Limelight at this young competitor. Have you had a chance to see this man before?
We had a brief interaction in the locker room. He's a young kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Very athletic. He has a bright future ahead of him.
Well, a bright future ahead, perhaps. We'll see. He's got the opening match here on tonight's episode of Limelight. He's taking on Toxic Brandon Nash, looking to change his fortunes here in PCW. Conspicuously absent is his valet Lazarus.
Well, don't let Brandon Nash and all the other stuff fool you. The guy is a fierce competitor, and he can change the landscape of a match at the drop of a hat.
Well, the All-American Paras Singh calling Toxic Brandon Nash Baldylocks. I guess maybe he's got a thing against...
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah. I was going to say, quite a few folks in PCW sporting the shaved head or just the genetically bald look.
Listen, it's a choice and a lifestyle. You know, you're either bald or you're not.
Exactly. We can't all have a perfectly coiffed head of hair like old Doc Haywood at 47 years old. But Brandon Nash and Synn pull off the shiny top.
Well, he's working on it.
Well, no one can pull it off as good as you. Brandon Nash not wanting to pull off his jacket, though, here for... Oh!
I was surprised that he was wearing that jacket so long, and now I see why.
Yeah, he wants the jacket off! The jacket
Oh, a smart move using your ring gear against. Oh! Standing drop kick there.
It's like a combination drop kick leg lariat. This All-American is, he's pretty good for his size. He can move pretty well.
Moving quite quickly. Brandon Nash coming outside to regroup and recover here.
It looks like he's throwing a hissy fit.
You know, letting out all the rage so he can get clarity again.
Yeah.
Get him back! I'm not getting in!
Maybe he should try chanting serenity now.
I don't know, he seems like one of those little 5-year-olds at the Pickle Fest that aren't getting what is that, the deep fried pickles?
Oh, yeah, the deep fried pickles, bacon wrapped pickles, and pickle nachos.
They love their pickles.
The fans do not like Toxic Brandon Nash, though.
Well, he just blew a snot rocket on him. I wouldn't like him either.
No, I don't see a box of Kleenex around. Where else are you gonna?
I mean, you don't have to do it on the fan's lap.
I guess not. Going for a test of strength here.
It's probably a bad idea. Yeah, knew that was a bad idea. Because you just look at the two, and obviously Brandon Nash isn't going to be able to match strength with the All-American.
No, definitely not. All-American Paras Singh in amazing shape.
But that's what I mean. Brandon Nash is that cunning. He can turn the tide of a match at the drop of a hat. Little stiff shot there. And the All-American doesn't stop fighting.
Nope,
You gotta appreciate that.
that American spirit for sure.
Oh. Big suplex from Brandon Nash.
Brandon Nash sometimes surprising with some power moves like suplexes and power slams. Now going back to a more grounded traditional move set here.
He's got that reverse chin lock / headlock on him. The referee may want to check that it's under the chin and not a full-blown choke. Ooh, spinebuster, shades of Arn Anderson.
Like I was saying before, Brandon Nash out of nowhere with these explosive power maneuvers.
That's why he's toxic.
Only a 2 count. Should have hooked the leg on that. Instead, he's going to hook the arm.
Oh, come on, that's unnecessary.
Well, maybe not for strategy, but for psychological warfare, you pull a man's hair around.
Yeah, I think he's jealous of the All-American's hair. You know, I don't know if Brandon Nash chose the bald life.
Maybe he wants to pull it off for a toupee. Right now, they're pulling off some back and forth and a Superman punch, it looked like.
All-American is just so unorthodox that it's like he's combining moves together. He combined the drop kick with the leg lariat earlier. That looked like a forearm and a Superman punch at the same time. I'm telling you, Doc, this kid is good.
Well, American know-how and innovation being embodied in the All-American.
Brandon Nash first to his feet, strikes first, and All-American answers right back.
This is turning into a street fight here at Banner Island Ballpark.
These are some snug shots coming from the both of them.
Swing and a miss. Caught him.
Beautiful fall-away slam. Shades of Razor Ramon.
Absolutely, the late great Scott Hall.
Rest in peace. He's doing a little too much jaw-jacking with the fans. I don't really like it. Like I said, Toxic Train can do exactly that.
Rammed his shoulder there into the ring post. Hard steel.
He's setting him up for something. What's that? Alley-oop TKO?
something. I guess Toxic Brandon Nash showing he can't. He's the All-American isn't the only one to be innovative.
Yeah, he's trying new things. This is the place to do it at the Pickle Fest.
Shut up! You suck!
I think Brandon Nash calling to finish it, along with calling these fans some choice names.
Yes, goodbye, D.
He's doing too much talking.
Go to sleep.
He needs to focus on his opponent.
Looks like he's setting him up for the sleeper here.
There it is.
It's night time.
He doesn't have it fully locked in, but he's getting there. He looks like he may have it locked in just enough to put All-American out.
Paras Singh down to his knees.
That's one. That's two.
It's another murder.
One more and it's over.
It's Stockton.
All-American, he's pulling it from somewhere.
It's that All-American spirit.
Brandon Nash in some trouble.
Cobra clutch slam. I like it. And that's it. That's all she wrote.
Well, he planted Toxic Brandon Nash like he was the flag at Iwo Jima. Toxic Brandon Nash gonna have to go back to the drawing board.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of Toxic Brandon Nash in the future.
And with that victory, possibly the All-American Paras Singh, the PCW board will have to take a look at this young man.
Well, if they're smart, they're already looking at him. And he had a really good performance tonight. And I know we'll see more of him in the future.
And we will see more of you in the future, folks. We got to take a break. We'll be back after this.
It's hot. You a little hot, huh?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
With a time limit of 20 minutes and is a tag team match.
I thought these guys stayed home today.
No, they did not, much to Buck James's chagrin. His favorite tag team, one of my favorite tag teams as well.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Arsonist, King Cash, and Big Don Stockton. They are the PCW Tag Team Champions, the Dudes!
The Dudes, the dopest rappers you've never heard of, the PCW Tag Team Champions using that Freebird rule. Don Stockton and King Cash to be competing today. Buck James still in
I mean, what else is there to say? I mean, they're wearing all black in 95-degree heat.
That's what gangsters do, man. These guys are hardcore. They've proved it in the ring against the toughest and roughest that PCW has to offer, and they got to bring it today because they are literally up against the roughest and toughest that PCW has to offer.
Hey, you know how in ZZ Top, David Beard is the one that doesn't have a beard?
Yeah.
Look at Arsonist. He's David Beard.
Okay. All right, and on that analogy.
Right here, the real G's of PCW.
You can
This'll make me feel better.
From Green City, Washington, weighing in at 365 pounds, the Street Mastodon,
Street Mastodon Synn. And he's looking at the adult dudes, and they do not, 3-on-1, they do not have any fear of this man.
You know, no matter how many times I see Synn in person, whether it's just saying hi or whatever, still absolutely impressive. The man is massive.
As I said,
from Oroville, California, weighing in at 265 pounds, the last OG of professional wrestling,
Got two of the hardest hitters and baddest mofos right here in PCW going up against the tag team champions.
not just PCW, let's just call it
In general.
In general, these two guys are the hardest hitters in pro wrestling today. And while I greatly admire the dudes, I gotta wonder if they have bit off more than they can chew. These two men have left more blood in the Oroville Convention Center than really sanitarily allowed.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one for the dudes, and hey, just realized something. They're not the adult dudes, right? They're just the dudes.
Yeah, little change.
They're just the dudes.
Just the dudes.
The dudes.
I mean, we can tell that they're adults. It's a little redundant.
There we go. That's what I was looking
The
for.
adult dudes.
Thank you, Doc. That's why you're the doctor.
That is why I'm the.
Because you know the big words that I don't.
Bringing out the. That's not even a $5 word. That's just a $2 word. But
Look at that. ProPain already bringing in the hardware.
throwing out his glasses to a lucky fan there in the crowd.
Those didn't look like cheap sunglasses either, Doc. Now both competitors, ProPain and Synn, stalking the tag team champions.
Pincer maneuver here. ProPain got a piece of Don Stockton with that kendo stick.
Attacking the champions, and the bell hasn't even rung yet.
Now they're going after Arsonist. He's not even in this match.
Might have made a mistake coming out here with the dudes.
Dudes maybe should have stayed in the ring. Synn and ProPain thrive here on the outside, and ProPain swinging that kendo stick
And
like he's in spring training.
And a big smile on ProPain. It's like he's at home.
Well, I tell
Oh
you,
no, now Synn with the kendo stick. That's even scarier.
Synn heard the A's are moving to Sacramento, and he wants to compete in the Home Run Derby, but he's going to use Arsonist's head.
Oh, and a forearm shot by ProPain. Slams his head into the side, and this match hasn't even started.
Well, I think they're making sure Arsonist will not be an issue during this match, and maybe King Cash either. We might not even have a match.
Oh, and ProPain slamming Big Don Stockton into that brick wall, that brick retaining wall. Synn and ProPain firmly in control of, well, this is just the fight. The match hasn't even started. Karina Kyle just basically throwing her hands up in frustration.
Again, this was not booked as an Oroville street fight. It was not booked as a championship match. Just an exhibition match for the tag team champions. But oh my goodness, this is.
And now they're heading down the stairs.
They're bringing it out into the Salmon Festival, and
they haven't even entered the ring yet. I don't know. Can you see it, Don?
Oh my God! Is ProPain gonna suplex Don Stockton right here on the concrete?
Oh God! He has him up. And Arsonist with a shot to ProPain's back.
In the meantime, Synn and King Cash having it out on the steps, moving out into the street. Cameraman Brandon Johnson following them. ProPain and Arsonist duking it out here. And oh my goodness, this is...
Wow, this is getting out of hand, Doc.
This is definitely getting out of hand. I'm trying to call it from my bird's eye view. Here's Synn just playing out the dudes with that kendo stick.
The fans are trying to follow the action as well. They're all running towards and just making a big circle out in the middle of the street.
And folks, make sure you follow us. Hit that subscribe button. PCW Pro Wrestling here on YouTube, or find us on the web, PCWNorcal.com. My God, what an elbow shot from Synn.
Doc, I don't even know how to call this anymore. I mean,
I don't
know. There's a shot I could see, and he blocks it. Knee to the gut to Arsonist. All I could see is Arsonist, Big Don Stockton, and Synn.
ProPain and King Cash battling it out somewhere outside of our vantage point.
Oh, there's ProPain. I can see him now. Kick to the gut. Forearm shot to the back of Big Don Stockton. King Cash rushing ProPain, and that's it. It's out of my view.
Yeah, folks. You can be sure it's violent. I think they're coming here.
Oh, here we go. They're coming back.
And Arsonists, they're fighting their way. Folks, this is the kind of action you get here at Pro Championship Wrestling. Get on our website, get your tickets now for our next event coming up here very soon.
Are we going to attempt to have a match? Synn was rolled into the ring.
Synn's actually in the ring. I think Big Don Stockton coming into the ring too. Maybe.
Here we go. Big Don Stockton making his way up the steps.
ProPain
and the second he gets into the ring, and we have a match.
King Cash into the pole on the outside, and now this one's officially started.
Big Don Stockton and King Cash versus Synn and ProPain, but Synn is back up to a vertical base. Drop kick brings Big Don down.
I tell you what, this match is already getting way too crazy here, folks.
Way too crazy. I agree with you. I'm amazed it wasn't immediately thrown out when they went to the street. And now Synn choking one of the tag team champions on the rope. And now we have King Cash and ProPain still fighting on the outside. Kick to the gut by Synn, measuring him up, and elbow to the side of the head.
And Big Don Stockton's got to get out of that corner. Bad place to be when it comes to the street mastodon.
I think anywhere in the vicinity of a 50-mile radius of Synn is a bad place to be.
Well, and yet here we are behind the commentary table.
Might be the safest place at the moment. Don off the ropes. It is met with a clothesline.
Well, he had a head of steam going and just ran right into that beefy arm of Synn.
ProPain and King Cash still on the outside, and we got Big Don Stockton and Synn seemingly in a singles match. Whips off the ropes, met with a big boot.
Yeah, King Cash hasn't even gotten into his corner to be available for a tag, and neither is ProPain. ProPain's just content to beat on King Cash.
Two, kicks out at two. Somehow, some way. ProPain and King Cash picked up their fight on the outside. Synn and Don back to a vertical base, knee to the gut. gigantic club to the back brings the big Don back to his knees. In this 95-degree weather, it's tough wrestling out here.
Absolutely.
Especially when everybody competing is wearing black.
Testament to the toughness of these men. ProPain just gave King Cash a little refreshment the hard way.
And a guillotine across the top rope. Don attacking with an uppercut brings him down. Off the ropes, leg drop on Synn.
Well, as I said before, you gotta wear red and yellow if you want to pull that off. Let's see.
1, 2, kicks out at 2, and Arsonist trying to get involved in this match, but referee Karina Kyle quickly put a stop to that.
Arsonist now backing off. Looked like he was going to take some advantage, but Karina Kyle's keeping an eye on him, and so is ProPain.
Karina Kyle keeping a head on her swivel. She knows that the dudes can't be trusted with the third man always on the outside, always on the prowl.
Well, it's not like ProPain and Synn are known for following the rules. I mean, Synn could at any moment pull out a handful of thumbtacks. ProPain came to the ring with a kendo stick, and we have our first tag.
Our very first tag of the day.
Not quite night yet, but the sun's still out.
Well, sometimes I get confused between night and day. My bad. Shot to Synn, and wow, Synn's having none of it. His punches are doing absolutely nothing. He's trying to overpower the big mastodon.
Oh, Synn.
Oh, it is met with a gigantic clothesline. Brings King Cash down.
Synn, one of the few men I absolutely fear.
Oh, wow, that headbutt brings that one half the tag team champions down the hard way.
Synn just asked ProPain if he wanted to get in. ProPain said, no, I'm good. ProPain's just enjoying Synn work.
Trying to pick him up. King Cash trying to fight out of it. Rolls out of the ring. That's probably the smartest thing he's done all match.
Well, this might give the dudes a slight
5 minutes have elapsed in this contest.
This might give the dudes the opportunity to regroup, re-strategize.
Reconnoiter, re-everything. Re-strategize, rehydrate. And now the tag team champions are just walking out of this match. Maybe they think it's too hot out here, Doc. Maybe they're questioning their fashion choices for the day.
Well, I'm definitely questioning Zach Reeve and having us out here in the 120-degree heat. My computer's ready to go up in flames. Maybe the dudes and I should we'll just walk. We've already got enough content.
And your winners of this match, by way of countout, Synn and ProPain!
Synn and ProPain with the win over the tag team champions. And the tag team champions just giving up.
Oh,
I mean, no matter which way you spin it, Doc, they gave up. They're just walking out of the match.
Listen, this was a free show. They came out here for charity. They've had enough. Frankly, I've had enough. My computer's burning my hands literally out here. Synn got the mic.
Hey, everybody here at the Salmon Festivals know that y'all shouldn't be walking away with those titles. Because I don't know how they do out in Red Bluff, but here in Oroville we fight. And I don't know if you noticed, I have Oroville's favorite son at my back. And you may be the adult dudes, but but you're looking at PCW's Death Row. And mark your watches. Everybody mark your watches. When we come for those titles, you can't run, you can't hide. You missed, bitch.
Hey, y'all can go back in there now. I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all little cowards. Get in there.
You ain't know? Don't trip, man. It's probably because you're slow. I'm the Feuds. I'm the real tip. Let me educate you real quick. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. Yeah, partner. I'm him. 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 Yeah, partner. They call me him, Hebo. I've been on the field preaching. I dust him diamond, how I keep the wheels screeching. Or him carry. It's scary, but I get the mask on. I turn into him. He hope you wake up with all your cash gone.
Your laptop isn't liking you today. Does it?
So are you guys ready to get loud? Are you guys ready to get crazy? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All the Chain! Your opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a time limit on 15 minutes.
All right, folks, we are back, and I am really excited for this match because I'm gonna get a little payback on this one.
Why? Because you don't like what Rayshawn did? You don't like the fact that he took his own career in his own hands?
I don't like the fact that he stabbed me in the back, but we're not talking about him right now.
Introducing first, from Northern California.
It's better to just get this out of the way.
At 240 pounds, he is 1/3 of the PCW Tag Team Champions.
One of your favorite wrestlers, Buck James, the Arsonist, flying solo tonight.
This is going to be an interesting matchup, Doc.
Looks like he's telling his buddies that he's got this on his own. They don't need to stay out here. They can go back and concentrate on their match.
That's something surprising, the fact that the Arsonist is taking this match into his own hands, but you know, he had something to say backstage, so we're going to throw it back there real fast and go from there.
PCW world, today is the day. You guys get to witness greatness. See, the Arsonist ain't the same Arsonist that stepped into this company, but what, a year and a half ago? Nah. I've built. I'm different. And tonight I'm gonna prove it. Yeah. By taking on one of y'all top stars in the company. I'm ready. I'm there, baby. Hey, and actually, to prove that I'm there, to prove that I'm ready, you guys got a match tonight, right? Yeah. Why don't you guys hang out in the back? I got this.
You got that?
And I'm gonna show you I got this. All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
And it's pretty much what he just did. He just told his teammates to stay in the back. He's got this. He wants to beat Rayshawn Prince on his own. And I hate admitting this, but there's something very admirable about him wanting to do this on his own.
Listen, Arsonist hasn't been putting in the work for nothing. He's been putting in the work because he's got his eyes on single There's things you don't do. You don't stab a benefactor in the back, and you never rub another man's rhubarb. Rayshawn Prince has done one. He's trying to do another. He's always talking about my lady, Lady Haywood. That is why she is not here tonight. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. She's been so broken-hearted over his betrayal of me. I'm broken-hearted over it. It's like I lost a son.
Did you just call Lady Haywood a dessert? Hey, you're weird, Doc. Anyways, let's throw it backstage right now to see what Rayshawn Prince had to say about his match.
Arsonist, the guy that can't stop talking about me online. But you want to know something, Arsonist? Talk is cheap. You see, back then, I did quite a bit of talking myself. But now, I let my wrestling do the talking. So tonight, I'm off the chain. Let's go out there and let's blow the roof off this place. But I want you to know something, Arsonist. When you come back here and you talk to your little dudes, I hope they're ready to read you a bedtime story when I make you go night-night. Exactly.
Oh, we're back in flowers. Dr. Haywood got flowers from...
Rayshawn Prince gave me flowers. I'm going to stick these straight up his... well, anyway, I can't find the base. If you get my meaning, maybe I'll let Arsonist do the favors. Maybe I'll give him these flowers after he wins. Yeah, this little puppet Jay. I'm gonna have to bite my tongue a lot because I don't have nothing good to say about him.
Get it twisted, I want you, but I don't need you.
Arsonist in the ring looking as ready as he could ever be. Looking absolutely jacked as well.
Hey, Arsonist! Kick this kid's ass!
Well, that wasn't very unbiased of you.
I had my headset off. I was acting as a private citizen. When I put the headphones on, all professional. Yeah. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, kid. Stick these straight up. Hey, Arsonist. Where's Arsonist? Arsonist, come beat his ass with me. Kick his ass for this. Yeah. Arsonist has got me. He's got my back. That's a friend. That's loyalty right there. Something you and that little chump would know nothing about.
Dr. Haywood, you got flour all over the place.
Yeah.
Anyways, the official for this match is Chico Lopez. And the crowd firmly behind Rayshawn Prince and his hip thrust.
Base, venal group of people if I ever saw one.
And the bell sounds on this contest. Arsonist versus the National Treasure, Rayshawn Prince. I am actually excited for this match.
You know, some might say that this is almost a contest for who is the future of PCW. Both of these men, products of Primetime University, putting in hard work in their bodies in the ring.
And lock up and they push each other off.
Surprisingly, Rayshawn overpowering the Arsonist. You would think the Arsonist would be working the power game here. Arsonist is accepting the challenge.
Locking up again, dead center of the ring. Rayshawn Prince trying to push the Arsonist back into the corner, and Arsonist overpowers the National Treasure.
There's the strength advantage that you were talking about right there. I think he just needed to get his feet under him, gather his pace.
The Arsonist knows what a win over Rayshawn Prince could do to his career. So those butterflies has got to be going 10 times as hard tonight.
Absolutely. victory over the longest reigning Inter-California champion with a tied record with Rick Lundry of 12 successive title defenses. Rayshawn Prince again overpowering the Arsonist.
Showing that Rayshawn, even though he has the power and the speed, or the agility and the speed, he also has the power to back everything up.
Look at how vulgar this kid is with the crotch thrust. Disgusting.
The Arsonist has had enough of this. Kick to the gut, doubles over the National Treasure, and a big club to the back. Oh, Doc, and I've been on the receiving end of those deadly forearms. They obviously don't tickle. Oh, a chop to the chest stops Arsonist dead in his tracks. Dart blocks the turnbuckle, and he pushes off the National Treasure, catches him, and slams his head into the corner.
Ooh. It's a knife-edge chop right there. That does not feel good to either party. Sometimes that'll sting your own hand.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
That's
Rayshawn Prince delivering a chop of his own.
straight out of ice hockey right there.
And the Arsonist isn't playing around anymore. He's just going after Rayshawn Prince.
Rayshawn Prince is going to have to match the savagery as well as the power of the Arsonist.
One thing the Arsonist has above. Oh, a double drop kick. And look at the agility by Arsonist.
Are you kidding me?
You can just see Rayshawn's head snap back as he hit the bottom turnbuckle pad right there.
Oh, screw that kid. Did you see the Arsonist going kip up? That was amazing. You would think Rayshawn Prince would be showing off with kip ups like that.
Now Arsonist choking Rayshawn Prince across the middle rope, breaking it up at 4.
He's really pushing the boundaries of the rules here. Choking him first, then kicking the rope that his neck is laying on. Maybe not illegal, but definitely that is just mean.
And very unsportsmanlike. Now Arsonist having a headlock locked in on Rayshawn Prince, middle of the ring.
Kind of an awkward presentation here. Normally you would try to get this guy seated and so you can put more pressure and more weight on him, but as Rayshawn is standing up, it's relieving some of that pressure.
Oh, and a jawbreaker.
Give him the jawbreaker.
Rayshawn Prince catches him, delivers a forearm shot, and another backing him into a corner. Now a whip off the rope. Picks him up, body drop.
Rayshawn Prince struggled a little to get the big frame of the Arsonist up and over, but he managed to do it. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Forearm shot knocks the Arsonist back into the corner once again. Oh, and you could hear the bass behind that knife-edge chop.
A lot of meat getting slapped here.
Blocks the foot, blocks the second foot, goes for an Ingazuri. Second one finally brings the National Treasure down.
Incredible Arsonist moving like a lucha.
His speed and his agility have been something unmatched in Primetime University. And it amazes me every time I see it.
Boy, I gotta tell you, Arsonist, the more I see him, championship material with moves like that.
He goes for lackadaisical cover, 2, and kicks out at 2.
You're never gonna pin a guy like that. You gotta put all your weight in that lateral press over his shoulders, otherwise he's gonna kick out just like he did right there.
You're definitely right on that one. Putting all the weight on the shoulders, and if he's gonna kick out, make sure he uses all that strength to push you off.
Absolutely.
Whip off the ropes, picks him up, reverses it. Arsonist grabs him, hip toss. Grabs him again. Oh my God, that power! Picks him up. Scoop slam.
It almost looked like Rayshawn was going for some sort of armbar right there, and Arsonist countered it with a body slam.
Countered it with brute strength alone.
Uh-oh, bad intentions here. Oh, Rayshawn will be icing his marbles for a couple weeks. Maybe I can bring Lady Haywood back from Aruba.
Kick to the head brings the National Treasure down fully.
Knock some sense into the young punk arsonist.
He's got that knee buried in his back. He's pulling that chin. He's really trying to take all the air out of Rayshawn Prince right here.
And now Rayshawn Prince trying to fight out of it. But with that iron grip, it's hard to fight against the arsonist. Elbow to the gut. A second one finally breaks it. Arsonist gets him in another one. Back suplex by Rayshawn Prince.
It's really only counter you can get right there. Try to swing your hips out to the side, use his momentum against him, drop him on the back of his neck.
And that takes explosive power.
Now both wrestlers finally back to their feet. Rayshawn Prince catches Arsonist, but Arsonist catches Rayshawn Prince. Now this is just a fight.
A knockdown, drag-out fight for sure. Two of the best in PCW going toe-to-toe here.
Two of the best, two of the up-and-coming brightest superstars in PCW. Brings him down with the clothesline. Arsonist is back up. And is smacked with his elbow. He picks him up with his own scoop slam.
Arsonist is reeling. He's in shock over the surprise explosive power. Oh, up and over.
Arsonist trying to backdrop him out of the ring, then walks right into a kick to the chin.
And now Rayshawn Prince going up to the high red district off the top rope. Missile drop kick brings the arsonist down.
We'll see if he can capitalize on it, though. Or wait a minute, what's he doing?
He's not going for a cover here.
He's calling for the go to sleep.
I think he's making a big mistake right here, not going for a cover.
Absolutely, you want to capitalize when you got a man down on the mat. Can't even get the arsonist up.
Arsonist trying to reverse it. Delivering elbows to the kidney region off the rope. Hits him with that twisting forearm.
The fire tornado.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Then he kicks out at 2.5.
Rayshawn's got to be thinking back to that time he didn't try to cover him. Now it's kind of working against him right here. Couldn't get him up. Slipped out the back door. Now he's on his back looking at the lights, trying to recover.
Arsonist smelling blood in the water. A look of confidence on his face.
Charge to the corner. Met with an elbow or a shoulder, driving all that air out of his sternum.
A little too much right there.
Here we go, tornado DDT!
If this was a cartoon, there would be stars circling over Arsonist's head.
Oh.
Kick out at 2.5.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
Pure instinct on Arsonist's part to kick out. He still looks very dazed.
And now Rayshawn Prince going up to the top rope once again.
High risk.
Forward splash, but it's met with the knees of the arsonist.
Obviously, Arsonist definitely scouted that move, knew that was coming. Probably was playing a little bit of possum right there, luring him in.
Well, Rayshawn Prince rolled the dice and came up snake eyes.
Goes for a clothesline, catches him. 1, 2, kicks out at 2.
A desperation crucifix roll-up.
Oh, and he's met with a knee.
Jaw. almost got to kick out right there. Rayshawn just fell on him with his body weight. Luckily, Arsonist was probably dazed enough and wasn't able to kick out until after the 3 count.
Rayshawn Prince picking up a win here at Off the Chain in Oroville, and that was no easy feat on his part. Arsonist took him to the absolute limit, but was able to use his experience and squeak out a win.
This kid is disgusting. He acts like he's straight out of Compton or some other ghetto. But the money makes me listen.
Well, for Rayshawn Prince with this win, he can say today is in fact a good day.
Yeah, today's a good day. I'm ashamed I ever backed this kid. Folks, that's all the time we have for this week. For Big Paul, for Wild Buck James, Dr. Haywood telling you to take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. Take this chump out of here. Can't stand that he's on my show.
I told her to miss 5. I'm 5'6", but the money made me 6'5". She said I love your songs. I told her to miss 5. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me miserable. Walk around so I look like a grown up in the Instagram. But I'm not the model like a girl. You don't like me how you think you do. I like it though. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me miserable. Walk around so I look like a grown up in the Instagram. But I'm not the model.
Yeah, you can kiss my ass.
See how you think you do. I like it though. I'm fine.
Get it twisted, I want you,
himself, and the fans are letting him know he didn't get the job done.
He's been putting in the work, he's been putting in the time at the gym, but yes, unfortunately, he just came up short.
To ending a war. You make us limelight, and then everything's alright. We just gotta subscribe, comment, share, and like. Thank you, Dr.